Hey everybody, this is on step again out here, and I just want to share with others who are considering going through a legal action against their narcissistic personality disorder person. Um, I just wanted to give a few tips on how to conduct yourself from filings, if you're the one doing the filings, or even the one who's being filed against, to the actual court hearing itself. First of all, if you're the one who has decided to say put a PFA, a protection from abuse, against a narcissistic, your narcissist, the first thing that you would like to do is, if you can afford to get a lawyer, get a lawyer. Um, if you cannot afford to get a lawyer, and in your county, town, or whatever, if there is a like a victims unit within your court system. So most of the time, they do have some type of victims unit that if you cannot afford any legal representation, they will be able to help get you someone that can help guide you through the legal system and give you some best advice. Now, I myself, I am not a lawyer, okay, and nor do am I given any legal advice. I'm just sharing with you my experience and giving tips on what you can do to help you be on the winning side, or at least be able to come out with something that you have desired to have. And again, the best thing to do is to get legal representation if you can. Sometimes we can't, sometimes we can. Um, if it is involving physical abuse, then of course the first thing you want to do is contact your local police department to report it, to get a police report, and go through whatever channels that they recommend that you go through to be able to file for it in court, and to go to court to share your testimony of what has happened to you. If it doesn't involve physical abuse, but it just involves a lot of emotional, psychological, maybe some properties is being withheld from you or damaged, then again, I say seek legal advice, and go through the legal channels in your city or your state so you can properly file and do it in a timely basis so your testimony can be heard. Now, say we already did the filings, or say that someone has filed against you. If they filed against you, the first thing that you do not want to do is, you don't want to contact them. You don't want to directly contact them, especially if it's something that they can permit, that they can provide in court as evidence. Say you got frustrated, you don't know what's going on, and you got this court hearing date in the mail. You don't want to text them. You don't want to email them, especially when you're angered and upset. You don't want to reach out to them in any way possible, because even though they might sound or appear as if they are willing to work things out, um, they might not be. And they might want to use everything that they can have so they can present it in court. So don't fall into that trap. Sometimes dealing with someone who has a narcissistic personality disorder, they are using, some other type of control mechanisms like the court system to be able to bring you in their company, so to speak. So, say for instance, you're refusing to see them, and they filed whatever type of court hearing against you, whether it's civil, criminal, or whatever, but they're doing it. And then you react to them. Now they're feeding off of your emotions. Now they have your attention again, because now you want them not to go through whatever it is that they're going through. It's all, manipulation. So if I was you, I would just not answer. I would start preparing myself legally, and go through what I just explained, those measures, and get legal representation. And if you can't afford it, they do got, in some states and counties, they do have free legal help for those who meet a certain wage requirement. They have it a cutoff, and they help people who they feel as though might fit into their privilege or disadvantage type situation. So there you have it, and you can call the court system. They can give you a list. Now, moving right along. Say you're inside the courtroom now, and you get ready to face your abuser. With that narcissistic personality disorder, believe me, that person thinks that everyone is stupid in the room except them. They think the judge is stupid. They think your person who's representing you is stupid. They probably think the person representing them is stupid too, and they definitely think so. They think they're the ones. Remember, with the grandiose behavior that they got it going on, you are going to have to remain as cool as a cucumber as you could possibly be. You're going to have to actually remain calm at all times. Do not flare up. When they start to do the smear campaign, and believe me, you can go in knowing you are going to be smeared. They're going to try to pull up some stuff from the past that ain't got nothing to do with the reason why you're in that courtroom on that particular day. They might even docker up some documents. They might go on the internet and try to docker some stuff up to say that you sent them this and you sent them that, which is not that hard to do. They might even try to manipulate the court system with texts, saying that you text them from an anonymous block number, or text them or call them from a block number, or text them from one of those apps that give you a private number that can't be traced back. They do a lot of stuff, okay? And they will be so charming, and so they will just put on this front as if they're the victim and you're the bad guy. They're gonna do a smear campaign like you never seen before, and you might be shocked, you might be taken back, but if you go in prepared, knowing that this can happen, then you'll be okay. I personally would not suggest that you do a smear campaign back. I personally would say that whatever facts that you have, and you do need proof and facts, whatever that is, into making sure that the court system just doesn't see a one sided thing, but a both sided. And if you come at the court system basically saying that you have integrity and you're not going to lower yourself down to their level. And yes, you have a whole lot of things that you can negatively say about that person, but you choose not to. You choose to provide the facts, that you will come across as more favorable, because the court already knows people are going to come in there with a smear campaign. People don't usually come in saying anything nice. Now, if you throw a couple of nice things in there to say about the person, unless that person is being extremely abusive to you, then give the facts, of course, about the abuse that you're suffering. I'm not saying don't give the facts about what they're actually doing. I'm saying make sure that you come across as credible and not that you're doing a smear campaign just like they're doing. Sometimes you have to, when they go low, you're going to have to go high. And with high, again, you just want to have the facts. Wayne, it's getting ready to rain. You can't go too far, honey. It's getting ready to rain. But you're gonna have to give your all, okay? And be prepared in all ways. Get all the legal advice you can possibly get if you're trying to represent yourself without any attorney. Okay, so again, be um, be prepared. Um, and when you leave, also just don't show highs emotions. Try to stay as calm as you possibly can, and walk with dignity out. That's what I would say do. So this is on staff. I just wanted to give a couple of advices on that, and I hope it helped. Bye bye.